on mute.
Sorry about that. So we discussed with a team that will be discussing just the high level information and only the points that we have discussed today. So we started with lean, and in lean, very important concept is it's focusing on waste removal, and we are concerned about value stream mapping that we do uh, by assessing our value adding tasks and non value adding tasks. And we also talked about lead and cycle. Lead is the total time, which is kind of a bigger set, and then time, which is kind of a subset of that. And we work on both of these to cut down the overall time and cycle. Then we talked about extreme programming, where two developers work side by side, and they work in an integrating mode, and it is mostly test-driven development environment, and they do retrofacting once they finish their job, which is simplification and cleanup. We talked about a little bit about Crystal. Uh, Easy is we related to transparency or low colors or clear colors, and then as it becomes more complex, we move towards dark colors from illustration perspective. Then we talk about feature-driven development, which is apart from user stories, we develop our product feature by feature, one feature at a time. Then we talked about corner model, which is a prioritizing technique where we always try to achieve the delight level. If not, then we try to achieve satisfied level, or finally, at least it should be at least decent level when it comes to customer satisfaction. And then we also mentioned it's a huge big team, so then we can group them and we can assign one scrum of scrums which can manage indirectly a large team. Then we talked about some new concepts in Scrum, which were not discussed yesterday, like story map. We again discussed in more detail about some checklist, acceptance criteria for the customer, document of ready from our side before we go into review. And
Thank you. Thank you very much. Thank you for sharing that. Okay, your time's up. You did not discuss Scrum. Yeah, that was the most important thing. You did not discuss 4 values, 12 principles. You discussed like, it's more like you discussed here and there and there. You did not reach the main course. Appetizer was there, maybe even, but the main course was missing. Yeah, I know you have made it. I know you have, but you missed the main course. Okay,
yeah,
put the
okay.
major thing major. Understand this thing. Pareto, most important thing. Team 2, Acha ji. Team 2, Abdullah, Basil, Khan, Amir Hamza, Mangesh, Nishit, Priya. Okay. Guys, you should have made the entire mind map. No? Why you made only that one? G, team 2, please. Team 2, your mind map, please. I can't hear you. Who is sharing here in the team 2? Abdullah, Basil, Khan, Amir Hamza. Who made the mind map from your team? Okay. Team 3, Fahad, Ali Rakib, Garima, Awais, Redmi, Rizwan, Haider. Please. Team 3.
Yes, sir, I will share. I will share.
Please.
You can see the screen, sir.
Yes, I can. I can.
Yeah, Agile is a mindset, and it has 4 values. Uh, and CC over contract negotiation, customer satisfaction over contract negotiation, respond to change, working software, individual interaction over process. And we have 12 principles: customer satisfaction, welcome change, deliver frequent, work together, trust and support, interactive conversation in face-to-face, sustainable development, continuous attention, maintain simplicity, self-organizing team, reflect and adjust. These are 12 principles, and we have 5 events. A sprint planning, and it is using a Moscow filter to prioritize the sprint. Then sprint or iteration. We have daily stand-up for 15 minutes, and the 3 major things to discuss: what was done yesterday, what we'll do today, and any impediment or roadblocks in the sprint. And then we have a sprint review or demo with the client. And then we have sprint retrospective to discuss any improvement for the next sprint. After that, we have the practices, agile practices. We have different type of practices, including Scrum, Lean, XP, Crystal, Kanban, TDD, FTD. In Scrum, we have the artifacts being those product backlog, sprint backlog, product increment. Roles, we have the three main roles: Scrum Master, Product Owner, Development Team. Then we have the user story. User story include three
Okay, your
elements.
times are already up. G.
Okay.
Last name, Adnan Rashid, Ali Raza, Francis, Sam Beg, Philip, please stop your screen. Avas, Pooja Sahar.
Yeah, I'm sharing my screen.
Mhm.
Okay. Uh, so first we discuss the agile planning, where we make the agile charter, vision of the product, product roadmap, product release, and product iterations. And after that we have four values, which is individual interaction over the process and tools, and working software over comprehensive documentation, and customer interaction over negotiation responding to changes over the following plans. We have 12 principles, but we didn't go further for those. And then we go for multiple practices. We have Scrum, we have XP, Lean, Kanban, FDD, TDD, and Crystal. So in Scrum, we have three roles: product owner, Scrum master, and dev team. And we have three artifacts, which is product backlog, sprint backlog, and product increment. In the product backlog, we have epics, which further goes to small user stories. And then every user story have three C's, and you should follow the invest. And we do the prioritization, which is high value, high risk, Moscow, and 100 points. Then we do estimation, which is idle odds, affinity estimation, Fibonacci series. And consequence techniques are there, which is planning poker and wideband Delphi. And other artifacts are uh, sprint backlog and product backlog along the product increment with the product backlog. We have 5 events in the Scrum: sprint planning, sprint review, daily Scrum, and a sprint retrospective.
Thank you.
So,
Thank you.
yeah, thank you.
Thank you. Why did you put the time? I never explained how much time uh, is there.
We mentioned that sprint should be 1 to 4 weeks.
Other things I never mentioned that. No?
Yeah, and
That is not it.
three.
That is not
Yeah,
important.
yeah, three are not mentioned. Two are mentioned.
But
Yeah.
I know that why
Okay.
you put that. That is important. That is not the part of
Mhm.
it.
Yeah.
That is not
Okay.
the part of it. Okay.
Okay.
Ji Tushar. Yes, Tushar.
I am from the team too. I got
I gave
disconnected,
you.
so
I gave you
yes.
opportunity. Okay. Go ahead. Do it.
Thank you.
Please go do it. Share the screen.
So this is the agile framework. We have the roles. The product owner will be there. Scrum master, development teams will be
Can you
there.
zoom in? Can you zoom in?
Yes,
Cannot.
yes.
Yes.
The product owner is the voice of the customer. Scrum master is the servant leader. He has to do. The team is self-organized, accountable, and responsible for his works. The the Scrum has events or the ceremonies. The Scrum planning, sprint, daily Scrum, sprint review, and the sprint retrospectives are the processes under the ceremonies. The Scrum artifacts has product backlog, sprint backlog, product increment, and there are the estimations techniques: ideal hours, affinity estimates, Fibonacci series. It has wide Delphi and the planning poker. The story points, which have the definition of done for the acceptance and the definition of readiness. The XP, it is more elaborated over here, but in exam will be have only concepts. Also the crystal, Kanban, Scrum, and Lean. Lean is for the waste removal. Kanban is for the Kanban is also falling under the lean. The information registers, the burn up, burn down chart, task board, and the Kanban board. The Kanban board limits the works, whereas the burn down and burn up charts for the data analysis. In Agile, we value the minimum value of product will be delivered over here with high value to the customers with high risk attached to it. And MBI is also there. The life cycles, predictive, hybrid, and adaptive. The
Time's
stream
up.
mapping is also important over here.
Thank you. Thank you.
Thank you.
Okay. Okay, guys.